So I'm going to give you a walk through the system just to show you how it works. So I'm just going to quickly go through this homepage just to explain what it does. So you upload once on YouTube. Our system picks it up. It notices it. Then we transcribe the video. So we take the transcript so we can understand it for the search engine optimization, the title, description, timestamps, hashtags, SEO tags. Then we create the thumbnails based on the description, the transcript, the title that's created, and the hooks that are also created. And it creates 3 thumbnails based on that with your face on it, or your guests as well. It creates 1 to 5 clips as long as your video is over 5 minutes. You can change from vertical to horizontal to square, depending on the platform, because we have a studio on the back end for clips. Captions as well, which you can pick and choose different styles and different fonts and the way you want it. Published everywhere. So if you connect up your potato, you're going to be published across all different platforms. But on YouTube, this works without doing that. So YouTube, all your short clips, if you want, will be published on that platform for you. Also connect up your podcast, and we create the RSS feed because we take the audio from the video, we use it for the podcast, and you share your RSS feed to your podcast network, so your Spotify's and your Amazon's and stuff like that, and it'll pull the audio there, plus all the search engine optimization that was done onto your podcast as well, plus the scheduling that's set up on the back end will schedule that podcast too. So here's a little bit about what we do. I'll go through more of it in the back end when I'm there. We do video editing as well on the back end. You can do a complete podcast with multi-cams and audio. Check that out. It's pretty awesome. So when you're working with an agency usually charges 500 to 5,000, if not more, just to manage the level of work that this machine does. Some testimonials. It's $97 per month, and it is $997 per year if you go for that option, which turns it into $83 per month. So at the bottom of the screen, you'll see partners, and you'll be able to subscribe here as a partner as well. And when you do that, you'll be able to go 50-50 on every sale. So we build your page just like this. This is a customer of ours, Podwave Studios. It built the actual page for them in their style, their colors, their branding. As you can see, Podwave Studios, their logos and stuff. Here's another one called Blockstreams with their logo. And in their coloring, did the same thing. And those agencies, because they have customers that need YouTube, they're bringing them onto our platform, which is basically their platform because it's done with their domain name, their branding. And once they sign up, they're their customers. And everything is 50-50, split down the middle. It's our machine that works in the back end, but it's their system on the front end. So let me show you what the back end looks like. So thumbnails, you can select different styles of thumbnails that you like, and you like a specific type. Let's say, for example, I like to pick auto varied. You can also upload your own style here, and your own style then will be added here as well for you to pick and choose from. Also, upload your logo to your thumbnails. If you're real estate, you can select those options, but we're podcasts, so we're going to focus on people. You can add in extra information here for your thumbnail direction. Hook on thumbnails, yes or no. Mr. Beast doesn't really have hooks. You do, we'll say. If you have multiple guests, you can turn that on. Let's say if you podcast hosts, and then you upload some images of yourself, your headshots. 3, we recommend always, and then 1 each of your guests. So I was actually working on this for a client of ours. So downloaded the video, did the transcript, did the SEO, thumbnails, clips, captions, and I have the distribute turned off in this video. I just wanted to do this as an example. Does the title, description, timestamps, hashtags, SEO tags, and then you can also add other information for your thumbnail here before it's actually created, and then it creates the 3 thumbnails based on his face plus the hooks. If I wanted to turn that off, for example, and redo this, it'll do it without the hook. Let's say, for example, I don't like that and I want to change something about it. I can go without glasses and it will remove his glasses. So it'll keep the thumbnail exactly the same except for what you want. So, and this one will leave as is, or else you can go to edit, change the person and select a different person from your list if you wanted to. So this one was under 5 minutes, so it did not create any shorts. I'll go to a video with shorts created. So there you go. It took off his glasses. It didn't change anything else about the thumbnail except removal of here. Should be redone in just a second. And this is what I'm saying. You can do these to a certain point, but to do unlimited on API keys. So I'll just show you this one. For example, this was a client of ours that we actually cast within the editing system, and I'll show you that in a second. And it pieced it all together. There's all the information, and then it created thumbnails. So as you can see, it was like that. I asked it to change it to me, so I really have to redo this. But the other ones turned out pretty well. And then it created 5 clips as well with the subtitles and stuff. And if I wanted to go to the studio, and let's say this one here didn't come out great, didn't get the other people in it, I can change it to square, or I can change it to horizontal if I wanted to. Or else, most important, if it's stuck like that, auto reframe, and it'll reframe them totally centered. And we also have, let me go back one. So this one here, for example, you can tighten silences. You can add B-roll, which I did to this one. So I'll actually have to redo that one. Because I'm after fixing it since, because when the B-roll gets added, you know, it cut off his head and it cut off their head. So now I have it as horizontal, so it actually works. I meant to redo these, but it's working just perfectly now. You can change the hooks, you can change the font, you can remove certain words or make certain words pop, you can remove the words up here, and you also have the reframe background music. You can select from our library, you can generate it with AI, or you can upload your own music for the background. And here is your B-roll. So we can suggest again, it'll find B-roll and change the B-roll for that clip. Let's go back and see that thumbnail that got redone. And there we go. Redid the thumbnail, but his face was wrong. So I'll change the person, add that guy, and the man. You can connect up other channels. Publishing, short clips, turn it on or off. It's up to you. This is the clip framing. You know, you can select which way you like it. For example, B-roll on clips, if you like it or not, you can turn that on and off. Auto publish clips, you can turn that on and off. You might want to edit it before it goes live on your YouTube channel. Also set YouTube thumbnail, so you can turn that off, and you can select your thumbnail and push it to YouTube. So I can come in here and I can go to set on YouTube. It'll select that thumbnail to go straight to YouTube. A/B testing, so it'll test the video, test each thumbnail for 2 days and out of the variants, and after 6 days it'll test all of them. To Spotify, Apple, Amazon, etc. Enable feed, or you can turn it on and off. So that's the other channel that I have. And then you connect your API keys as well, so you can get unlimited. This is for the story generator. These are the only 2 that you need to really add. And then as for content, you have your videos, you have your clips, and I'll show you this. I'll show you there in the video editor. So for the video editor, source video, multicam, select more than 4, or well, 4 audios, but 1, for example. Extra camera angles, you have 8 options, title, and this is the one you do for podcasts. AI editor, retention, leave that on. Turn off your B-roll, turn off your background music, leave this on for YouTube, turn off your captions, intros and outros, approve. And basically, show you, and it'll auto publish as unlisted when it's ready. So you just leave it work it's like that. It pastes the intro at the start, topic, which link you want. 11 labs optional because it'll use it with Google Gemini. Select your budget per video, hard cap so it won't go over that. Vertical, so you can create short clips as well if you want, 2-minute short clips for socials. Select which AI you want to create it with, and then you select your image. So it creates the image first before it creates the AI. So select the cost of the image. You can add different characters here. So Tom, we'll say. And then you can say this person is, oh, that's the main character. It's up to you then to do that. Publish to which channel, cinematic or random, surprise me, random or surprise me for the style of it, generate. This is automation, so I actually have an automation here. I pick the niche, war, give it a load of keywords, often once per day, 5 minutes, random, self-created with our own machine. Key scenes, it's the cheapest, and this is actually building with not AI pictures. So this one here, for example, it took all the pictures, did a picture, has all the information here, and then it creates like a moving picture just like that. This is Ken Burns. So this one isn't AI. This is the cheapest one you can use. It's a still frame, but it moves, but it pieces all the video together just like that to create an actual full video. Now, if you want to see what the video looks like, so this is one I did earlier. And as you can see, this one was the cheapest to create a video with. And it actually did audio, music, and moving footage just like that. And each scene is around 3 to 5 seconds long. And it added me as a character as well, different style, you know. So that's kind of how it works. But it looks pretty good. And it cost $15 nearly. And I had a budget of it, then automatically got pushed to my YouTube channel. And then it got pulled into my system, or this system. It created a thumbnail based on my face. It did the title, did the description, timestamps, the boilerplate, the hashtags, and also the SEO tags as well. We can't see here, but it actually did it all for me. So completely automated. And you can refer and earn. So you can refer and earn to get a free day or free month. So if you get 12 people that sign up and pay, you get a year for free, basically. Every month is free per person you bring. And then we also have agency. So like I said, we have the agency plan where you can actually create your own domain name and your own branding, just like so. And with Backend, it's all your domain and it's all your branding. It's not MonsterKong Auto. It'll be Podwave Studios or Blockstreams or whatever you have yourself. So that's our system. It's completely automated. And if you have, let's say, a YouTube video you want to share in here from your channel, or else you can click this and you can pick one of the last videos that you've done. And for me, for example, I just took a video from a different channel that's not mine, and it did everything for me. So I can actually manage my customer from here too. As you can see, it did it there. And not only that, if I'm a manager of someone's channel, I can connect their channel and connect it here and manage their channel from my system. But as an agency, connect your Stripe account. Everything is set up for you. You can select your primary color, your background, your favicon, your homepage video. You can have your own homepage video. You don't have to use my one. You can remove that so you don't have the footer. And you can see all your customers here as well that are paying. Everything is split down the middle once it's set up, and it's 50-50. So you get around 48 and some change. So video, it's going to be much shorter with because I'm going to drop it into our video editor to remove all the silent parts and all that kind of good stuff. So thanks very much for watching, and hope you have a good day, and looking forward to your reply.